everybody's talking about a body transformation, how hard you worked in it. And I just saw you got a little embarrassed when we were discussing about a certain actor. But, comparisons with you have been made everywhere, saying that this is kind of impossible, that what he's done and lost so much, gained so much. You tell us about it.
Yeah, it's really nice that people are able to appreciate it, but actually the film is not about that at all. It's not about the transformation at all. I think it's about the travel of this character, his character graph, and what happens in the film. So it really helped me a lot in performing, and sometimes I end up talking about how much weight I lost and how much weight I put on, and I really forget what I did otherwise, the mannerisms, or I think what I would say is, when you see the role, beyond weight loss or weight gain, I think you're going to see 4 very different characters for what they are in the film, and that is definitely going to shock audience in a mild way. I mean, it's a relative term, I don't know to what degree, but in that weight loss will also be a shocking thing. But apart from that, the way I look, the way I talk, the way I've been a different character, I think is going to be something I'm sure I'm going to be proud of later.
I think the kind of reaction that you got from the trailers must have been stupendous.
What I really liked was the fact that when the first teaser came out, it was a shock value. Everybody saw me in prosthetics and they saw me doing these different things, and they were shocked and said, wow, what have they done? And it was all about the character and what we've done. But the second trailer came out and no one actually noticed me as a hunchback. It was more about the shots in the movie and what it promised. And I think that is going to be the secret of whatever happens to I think the result is going to be because of that. It wasn't that just because how long can you hold a character in prosthetics? Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. After that, okay, what next? Tell me something new. So I think when you see the trailer, you see so many other things and you don't even notice this guy. So I told Shankar, sir, do you realize that? So nobody's even talking about this guy. The first trailer they did. And he said, yeah, actually. So I think that is what he's done in the film. It's like the trailer. You're going to have a lot of surprises, and I don't know. I'm so excited to see the audience reaction.
Also, Vikram, when you've always experimented with different kind of cinema, and it hasn't bothered you. Even now, like you said, you already know the fate somewhere, but you'd like to see what the fate it has here. But does this make you greedy as an actor? Would you now want to only do this kind of cinema where you can get this pan-India audience after this, where you would, rather than just doing the niche, what you're doing?
No, I've always been I've always wanted to do films like this, but I've always wanted to do realistic cinema with mainstream, and try to combine both in one film. It's something in Tamil. It's a little difficult, but we are getting there with small budget films, but not with big films. Yeah. But this would be one of those films which is huge, but at the same time, there is a lot of realism in the film. At the same time, you have all the commercial elements packaged so beautifully and so subtly and so craftily, you'll never know it's there. So after this, you only hope for better things to happen.
And what's the next Hindi film that we hopefully see you in?
It should happen soon. I think it's going to be sooner than I expect. I think with definitely it's going to open a lot of doors for me here, and I've always been waiting for that particular role. I just don't want to do just any hero in any kind of film here. I want to do something special, and I guess over the years people have gotten a little more confident with me, and it's just about market and if you're saleable here. And I think if I does well, definitely it's going to open a lot of doors for me.
Thank you so much, Vikram. Ruran Chatraj with cameramen Amol and Aditya, Zoom Mumbai.